Hello everyone, my name is Dave Partner. Welcome to your 26th tutorial on JavaScript. In this tutorial, we'll be treating a topic called dialog boxes. The way JavaScript shows pop-ups to users. There are three types of dialog boxes in JavaScript, and then we'll see the use right now. The first one is the alert. If you can observe this code, you will see that I left the code we used in the past tutorial, which basically redirects a user from this page to a website called devpartner.com. So they click here, they get redirected to this place. Okay, so but before they get redirected, we want to show them a pop-up message. So we can say, first of all, let me just show you that it works. We'll refresh this page and click here. This starts redirecting immediately, and in the next second we are on another website called devpartner.com. So let's get back, refresh, and but before when the user clicks this button, they'll see a pop-up before they redirect. So we see that we can say alert. Alert is just used to display certain information to the user. We can say thanks for clicking this glorious button. So remember that alert button comes, alert box or dialog box comes with only one button called OK. Alright, so this guy comes with only one button. So let's see, I've saved. We'll go to your page, refresh, and let's click, and guess what happens? This guy pops up and says, this page says you can't change this. Thanks for clicking this glorious button. Alright, then there's only one button here, and then there's a close button here. So you click OK. So then the redirect happens. So that's how this works. First of all, the content of the alert box shows up, and every other script in the page stops executing until the user clicks OK or closes it. Alright, and the next one we want to check is the confirm button. We want to check the confirm box. Confirm. So confirm is used to get a user's notice before something happens. Maybe you have a delete button on your page. When you're building your website, you have a delete button. Basically, you don't want someone to click the delete button once and it deletes the data once. So you want to kind of show the user, hey, are you sure you really want to delete this? Alright, so you use the confirm box for it. Confirm box comes with two buttons called OK and cancel. So we want to say, are you really sure you want to redirect to devpartner.com? So the user, you want to let the user know that, hey, you're about to do something. Are you really sure you want to do that? So you use the confirm to do that. So let's go back and check, and we'll refresh. We'll click. All we have is this page says, are you really sure you want to redirect to devpartner.com? There's an OK, there's a cancel. Alright, so you basically use it to prevent users from accidentally deleting data on your site or doing something really stupid accidentally. Alright, so as you can see, if you close the button, it's the same thing as OK, because OK is highlighted. It will still redirect. As you can see, it's redirecting. If you click OK, it will redirect, but then if you click cancel, nothing happens. Oops. Basically, in confirm button, confirm box, you really need to check the value of this confirm box to know what to do if something happens. The reason why our page redirected even on cancel, look at on cancel it's redirecting, is because we're not telling it what to do if it doesn't, if it's cancelled, and once this piece of the code finishes running, this one will run. That's why it still redirects. So we want to check what the user clicked and perform a certain action depending on it. So let's just say, let's give a variable and say redirect value, or whatever you call your own variable, and we set it to the confirm box. Okay, then we can now say if this guy is true, which means the user clicked OK. If the user clicked OK, go ahead and redirect. Alright, then otherwise do nothing. So from our code now, we can only redirect if this guy returns true, which means there's an OK. So let's go back and check our code. We'll refresh and we'll click cancel, and nothing happens. As you can see, no code executes because we didn't write any code. Whatever will happen. Another thing we can do is just to say else alert you selected cancel. So if we are back to our page and refresh, what we have is, if we click on cancel, to show you selected cancel. Okay, so that's how to use the confirm. The last one is the prompt. The prompt kind of helps you to collect details from the user. What if we wanted to collect the user's email, or just before we redirect? So what we can do is, the user clicks this button, and we have prompt. I'm coming. So just the same thing, but then we said, let me just do this in a separate place. Let me just comment this guy out, and let's duplicate the code for prompt. So we say prompt. Prompt helps you to collect a detail from the user, maybe show the user a text box and get a detail from the user. For instance, we're saying enter your email. Sometimes it takes two parameters, your email here, and of course it takes two buttons, OK and cancel. So what we want to do is, when the user clicks this button, this pop-up shows up with a text box asking the user to enter their email, and then if they clicked OK, we want to output, let me delete this, we want to basically say document dot write what the email you entered. The email you entered is this value. So what we're basically doing here is, this guy pops up asking the user to enter their email, and once they enter it and click OK, it will not tell them on the page the email you entered is whatever value that they entered in the email. Alright. Otherwise, if they click cancel, it should just say you selected cancel. Alright, so let's go check it out. We'll refresh and click this. As you can see, it's a text box asking the user to enter something. So as you can see, this is the label, enter your email here, and this is the initial value. So the first parameter is the label, the second parameter is the initial value, which is optional too. So the email we want them to enter, entering Dave at whatever mail.com. So click OK. You selected, oops, let's confirm. For simplicity purpose, the user enters an email here. The email is saved in this variable, so there's no how this can be true or false. So let's just remove this if statement and just say this guy. So what they did was enter an email, and the email they entered is whatever is saved here, so we'll just print it out on the screen. So let's go refresh. You click this, enter an email, whatever, and I'll click OK. So it says the email you entered is Dave at whatever.com. So this is how to use a prompt to get a value from the user. Mostly you'll see most of these things in use, especially when you're making building a mobile app using hybrid technology, which is JavaScript, HTML. Most of the pop-ups you see on your phone when you build with Ionic or Framework 7 or any of the hybrid technologies, you use things like prompt, alert to pop it up on the phone for the user. Alright, so thank you very much. This completes our lesson on dialog boxes, and see you in the next tutorial.